think I see a hummingbird. Wow. Do you hear that? It's a ripple. I love that tree. The tree loves me, I'm sure. Turning lime green, the serrano. I just love my little pineapple cactus. Well, I thought you're tuning in here probably to see the plants and also me, hopefully, because I like seeing you. I'm live on YouTube right now. I have two areas that I want to fill, and it's the pot and let's see. Let me clean that thing. I guess a bird came by. Oh, I have to clean that. And then this area right here, this circle, I want to plant in this circle right here. And I want it to be a succulent. Because it started as a succulent. That was one of like four. You know those potted where they give you 4 in one? 4 different kinds. Actually, more of this would be nice because this is still blooming. Yeah, that one's dry. That one needs me right now, actually. Hey, who's here? I'm wondering if this is for subscribers only or if this is for public, because literally nobody's here and that's kind of unusual. Let me see. Hey, how are you? I guess everyone's busy. Wow. Okay, let me get the hose. Whoa. It didn't get me, but it sure did feel good. So those are the two spots. We need the pot and there's soil in there. Oops. We need to clean the bird bath. All right, so through the soil. And those are the cactuses that recently were given to me. The one on the end I bought after that day of going to save some cactuses. And this aloe, the hose is turning. Let me grab it. Woo! Got the hose there. I know they all want water. I have to water them until somebody tells me don't, but plus I gotta get the dust off them. They do trap dust, you know. Okay, let me shut this off. So this spot right here, this wet spot right there, and I gotta fill up that bird bath. But I gotta put it smaller now. All right. These two, I have to replant them because this is going to cover them eventually. But it's actually not, so I will just leave it. Mother Nature put all three of those plants there. They like to get washed off from different angles. Okay. I think it's so cool because I don't even know if this went public or if this went for members. Let me see. Wow. What a trip. Hey guys. If you guys know anything about outdoor desertish plants, let me know because I've planted a many right here and they didn't make it. And then someone needed their plants gone and I went and got, I had that one. I replanted it from over there. I got 1, 2, there's 4 there. So that makes 6. I bought that one on my way home at the store. 7, 8. I saved 8 plants. So now this one needs a plant for real. And this one needs more succulents like before. My, like, I was gonna say my mobile office, like, I don't know. It's the dragonfly vibe, to be honest. But I do like my trellis. I like it. Yeah. Talk to me, baby. Give me those Polynesian wind vibes where you could hear it. Little East Asian vibe. Lucky elephant, right? That makes our memory good. The elephant. Nice little hummingbird vibe. Yep, we got the good energy going on. How you doing, guys? Oh, I'm mainly here for the wind. I really am. I'm like, it's a windy day. Oh yeah, I'm going out later. I got like huge forest trees blowing across the street. Yeah, that feels good. Yeah, I like that. I like trees. As if you couldn't tell, right? So now I'm starting to wonder, yeah. I was just looking at one of the settings, don't mind me. See, when I'm in between the trees, I'm perfect. Who else is here? I'm like dying to see you guys. I hear the birds. That's really all that matters to me, you know? I'm very nature. See, whenever there's trash, I'm like, oh, I gotta get rid of that. But not in the middle of my live YouTube. I'm learning to prioritize. See the trees? Yeah, right there. Oh, nice. I looked at the clock. It was 10:10. So, what is it mainly that I wanted to say today? Because I always have something that I want to say, and that's okay, right? I think it's like just stick with it, whatever it is that you want to do, like even in the worst possible times, like don't give up. My hair and the tree, I'm covering the burnt spot on the tree and I'm putting my hair there and it kind of looks like the same thing. I'm like, my hair is, this is how I woke up. So, but I am clean. I always do like a sponge bath if I have to. Hi, how are you, Charlie? Thank you. You're very kind. Let me see. I might be able to grab a chair and go over. I want to be near these plants right here. This one needs extra love. It got burnt over the summer. I figure you're here to see plants, so I better get this out of the way so the lady doesn't trip who delivers. One of the delivery people. Any of them. It's not really it, but it's as long as it's out of the way. That's it. I mainly love those cactuses. I don't know. It's a toss up between the palm trees. I like those palm trees in the distance. And this one, the pineapple cactus. Really, like this pink guara and this huge pink guara that's now huge, they were the same size. They were a little smaller than that one, and that one did not grow. But it stayed healthy. Like, look how burgundy and green it is. And this one is thriving. And it's so neat because, see, at one point I separated them. It took some training, but then when they got used to each other over time, this pepper serrano that never has a pepper on it, which is fine with me because he's gorgeous. Here, I just have to separate them, see? One more. Always move slow, especially if no gloves. There. But they actually gave each other space, which is what I was going to say. Like now they grow in their own zone. Who else is here? Hi, guys. Not that that's not enough. Like, just all the most awesome people right now. I'm putting a plant there in the circle. I'm putting one in the pot. I've lost plants over there, so now I have cactuses. And those are actually replanted, the ones in the middle, the one on each end. This one I had to the right, the one over there I bought recently. But the ones in the middle, and that's actually an aloe. But you can call it a cactus, and that's actually not a cactus at all. So actually those four bunch. And that's what I do. I'm going to Home Depot or freaking Lowe's or just wherever, right? And literally, like, whatever's closest and walk into a nursery. That's a great day for me. That's a wonderful day for me. I love that. You guys are so quiet. You know what? I don't know if my live chat. Uh oh, they're texting me about my steaks. They're texting me about my steaks. I don't really care because I've had enough steak. So whatever she decides to do, as long as she doesn't bring anything else but a T-bone or a ribeye or a sirloin at the worst. I mean, at the best. But I don't like anything else. But you guys are more important. And actually, the sunset and the wind, literally the wind, and the sunset. And you, of course. See, it's 422. See, good numbers. It's so neat. Like, there's two of you, and then two of you thumbed up, which is really cool. Absolutely love it. I love it. Who would have thought, you know? I mean, it took me a year and a half to find this location. Wow, breathtaking. I'm blessed. Thanks for saying hi, guys. Basically, my message again, don't give up. Whatever it is that you're doing, keep trying because you're doing what you're supposed to at the right time. Like, if you're supposed to realize that you're doing something, that you want to do something, then that'll be the time to realize it. And it all starts from there. Everybody's journey is a different journey. I'm so glad we met today. Thank you. I'm so glad a few of you showed up. Thank you. Well, the live chat's supposed to show back up, but it didn't. I put my settings on, and you're supposed to be able to swipe left. And if it's right, swipe right. And then you're supposed to see what the live chat, that's on the replay. On the replay, you should be able to watch the live chat, how it appeared in the timing of the live stream on YouTube. So that's what it is. That's what you should be able to do. Which I wish that I could do on a few of them, and it didn't show up. But I'm hoping it's going to be there today, so I can remember your names and vibes and energy. Okay, well, my lovely people, I believe I'm live to the public because it looks like only a few people like a subscriber group. But it's called members on YouTube. I got to get all the terminologies right all the time because it's important to stay with the guidelines and mention what you're supposed to, what you're allowed to mention, which is your journey. You're allowed to talk about your journey. And a great journey it is. And if anyone's watching from yesterday's video where you actually pressed record and you made a video of yourself, the next challenge on that one is to upload it. And I'm going to be doing a whole nother video of this. So the next challenge is to actually upload it. And you might say, well, Corinne, what does that look like? It looks like that when you start your channel on YouTube, then you're going to go into your settings and look at all. I suggest always going over every single setting that there is available to you in any kind of studio given to you. And that way you know all of your options to optimize your performance. And when I say performance, I mean views, engagement, metrics. Every video has a whole metrics. Like when you're done uploading it, it'll look so cool to you because you'll go, you'll start figuring stuff out. Like, oh, they like me because I'm me, and they like my craft, and So people will start discovering you, and then YouTube will also discover you because you'll be doing the things that you put in your title. So you title exactly what you're doing. So if you're gardening, you're gardening. You don't want to make it too obscure, because then, like, if I put today, we're just choosing two. I love how that fire from the sun looks on my hair. Gosh, I'm gonna leave it right there. So if I, instead of putting gardening in my title today, I could have put, I'm choosing two. I'm choosing two. Choosing two what, you know? And even plants isn't good enough, because a lot of people right now are searching for gardening because maybe it's dark there and they want to just see what it looks like to be in the sun right now. So that would mean that they're basically in England probably, because they're ahead of us, London. Or it's light outside where they're at and they do want to watch some gardening, which there's no gardening here today, but we're basically choosing two plants. So I'm going to go in there and I'm going to Google. I don't want the plant to outgrow the pot, so I'm going to find a plant where its roots don't split out. And I'm going to choose a cactus, even though this is shaded. I could try a flowering plumeria. No, they need more roots, actually. Any suggestions, please put in the comments. I always welcome comments. Thank you. And then here, I have to go kind of short because it's going to have to, like, I don't want to hide all this beauty. It would look neat if I got like more of that and more of that. That would be cool, actually. But I wanted like something different in the circle. So yeah, I could put a succulent in the middle and some more of that. Don't you love that? This is a gardening show and I like don't know the name. I don't know it right now, but I always do. And then you got that, which is gorgeous. So that one survives everything. Although it's looking like, because I didn't have this last winter, it's looking a little dry this winter. But look at these flowers. Maybe it dries up in the winter. Let's just hope. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. No, check this. Oh, my God. Yeah. Woo. Here. Wow. I just got to get that sunset. I'm like, I always look at the clock because numbers are very significant. Oh, we're healing today too. Because if you're going to go do the thing you need to do, which is the one that you procrastinate and then you go do it, you have to cleanse first. That way you go in with a whole heart. So we're cleansing and we're getting over our fear of any sort. I gotta get this. Oh, and we're also catching the sunset. That's what we're doing. It's all productive. I love it right there behind me. Yeah. Well, I guess this time of day there's not too many people around. But that's okay. You know what? Literally, when there's one person, it makes my day. Like the fact that there were like 5 or 6 or however many that came in, that's mind blowing to me, because it's much better than them not have showing up. Let's put it that way. Let me see. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, I'm digging that. There's always some nature phenomena that I match my colors to. Look at that. Look at that fire on my ear. Wow. Anybody that has any comments that have to do with overcoming obstacles by simply doing? Let's see, what did my shopper say? Okay. Well, I kind of left her hanging. So, but if anyone actually has overcome anything or is actually about to accomplish a goal by, like, my example is press record because that's my business. And for you, that might look different. Like, that might mean school, or it might mean having a job, it might mean studying for a job. And because my biggest accomplishment is to actually press record, and if I did that daily, then I would be a lot more comfortable, a lot more well off if I did it daily. So to me, that's like the daily, that's like the obstacle. It would be like for somebody else, it'd be like for getting up and going to school or going to a job, because I have to turn it into a job. Otherwise, it doesn't happen, right? Look at that. I love that fire. Man, that looks so cool. So I can't wait, whoever comes back and watches this, just, I'm always open to anyone who wants to add anything in the comments or share anything about your life. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'm definitely enjoying this. I wish my mom could have seen it, but I think it's a little too cold out here for her, and it would be too dangerous. So I used to put her in lives, and now she just wants to be in the background and talk once in a while. We have an interview that she wants to do, but I don't know if we're going to get to it. We'll see. I don't know. I think the moment may have passed with the interview phase. The cutest thing I love about her is that she starts singing like an oldie or some kind of song, that a lot of them that I haven't heard, but some of them I have, to like a melody to words. So I'm going to capture that in an interview one day. Goals. Well, I'm glad I'm here, and it's definitely windy. So let's see. I'm going to put this on actually. All right. I feel bad because the shopper is texting. But I left all the instructions on what to do if something runs out. So I don't really feel obligated because I already put the settings. Let me see if I decided on what I'm doing today. I'm definitely putting on the shopping list that I want. Well, I have to Google what roots will stay into a smaller planter. And then here, I got to put something that doesn't overbear, like cover the other ones. So it should be more of a low, like a creeping vine. They stay low. Well, sometimes they go high too. I love these. I love the fact that I got them out of somebody's ground that couldn't care for them anymore. And where's that other piece of trash? I got it. Any plastic, I love to get rid of it because I don't want my cat to eat it. For now, I'll put it over here. put a rock on it. That should stop it. Okay, so I'll Google that and then I'll recognize something that stays low at the nursery plant store. All right, so things are looking up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by and having and gaining inspiration and sharing it with each other. I love you. Have a good evening.